Om Shanti. Welcome to the meditation class. Let's begin the session with three time Om along with Shanti. Come into the sitting posture. Keep your back, neck straight, aligned. Gently close your eyes. Go into your asana. Observe the alignment, how you are sitting. Be comfortable within it. Now gently close your eyes. Make sure you merge yourself with your alignment. Now, take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale with awareness. Now, inhale for the three time Om along with Shanti. Take a deep breath. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Join your both palms. Wrap your palms. Place on your eyes. Feel the warmth. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm gently. Open up your eyes with a great smile and say Om Shanti, Om Shanti. So, till now we discussed about the pranam meditation. Now today we entering into the mantra chanting. The mantra chanting, which is a very important part of our yoga life. Asian yogis, they practice the mantras, different kind of mantras in their lifetime, and we have many mantras. Thousands of the mantras are there, which praising the environment, praising the surrounding, praising the all the entity of this planet and above the planet. Mantras, why those invented the mantras, why Asian yogi, think about it. Let's, the meditation. In meditation, we have to include the mantras. Basically, there's a one reason. When you chant the mantras, you immediately, working on your three senses, you are completely controlling it. One, your speaking sense. Second, hearing sense. And then when you chant the mantras, you close your eyes, so your sight sense. These three senses immediately come under your control. So chanting the mantras, because mind cannot avoid the strong these, because whenever we see anything, our mind is distracted. We hear anything, our mind is distracted. We speak anything, our mind is distracted. And ancient yogis, they figure out mind distraction often happen because of these three senses are involved in the outside circumstances. If through any tool, through any technique, we can keep these senses away from the outside world, but if I say stop seeing it, or stop, speaking it, and stop listening it, you cannot do, right? It's impossible. Can you do? No, you cannot do. And you start having the craving for more listening, more speaking, and more maybe seeing it. So they have given you, okay, okay, do one thing. Get chant this mantra, chant these specific words. This words gonna engage all the three senses, and you are away from the outside world, you know, same time. Simultaneously, two things are happening with you. When you're chanting the mantras, your three senses, because we are learn to keep ourselves busy in these three senses. Always we are seeing, we are listening, we are, um, you know, hearing the things. Always, until unless we are not sleep. Even in sleeping, we are seeing the things in the dreams. So same time we engaging are these major senses, and same time we are doing the practice of the pratyahar. We are avoiding engrossing ourselves, engaging us, avoiding the engagement of our senses from the outside environment. And we have used this tool, this method. This is a very effective method, mantra chanting. Okay, that's why the mantras come into the existence. This is the scientific, reason why we chanting, in order to control, engage our mind, and we mind always engage in these three senses. So we have given the option. Okay, do the mantra chanting. It will keep you busy, and same time you are working on the another next level where you are concentrating on the one tool. So dharana you are practicing along with engagement of these three senses. So mantra chanting is very effective method to bring the peace within yourself, to engage yourself within your body, within your soul, or control our mind, you can say. For initial level, you're controlling your mind, then higher level, slowly, gradually, you are going towards the samadhi, union state, which I already explained, elaborate in detail in the previous session. So this is the one fact of the mantra chanting. There's other many facts which we're gonna talk about in coming session. Don't worry, because now the chanting, there's one kind of mantra. Then next mantra we're gonna talk about later on. There's so many things uh, to understand about the mantra chanting. Okay, so one fact is about this. Second fact of the mantra chanting, that if you're chanting this mantra, um, you develop certain kind of engagement of your desire. Even we always have the craving to fulfill our desire, right? So even to fulfill our needs, we have the mantras for that. To fulfill, to praising about it, we have the mantras. To even to worship something about it, we have the mantras. To worship the God or simple entity, or to worship our desire, even to fulfill our desire, we have mantras for that. So even we have doing anything, you think about anything, we have mantras for that. So people, even you have the option to choose your own mantras. Like some people have the different god, like they want to worship their kul devi, so they develop the mantras for related with their own uh, the God which they have created. We have freedom of this thing because all the mantras are doing the one thing. It's lead you towards the dharana, concentrated state, which lead you towards automatically towards the dhyana and is samadhi. Doesn't matter which mantra you gonna choose, it's gonna work in the same way. But there's a one precaution one has to understand. Mantra chanting required major precautions, unlike the pranam meditation. In pranam meditation, you just require making the sound ma, but here you have to pronounce correctly the Sanskrit word. People ask why Sanskrit words we have to chant. We can chant in English language or other language because Sanskrit language is more polished language and more refined language, and it has most of the words. It means even the words doesn't make any sense. They have strong vibration. Like ram, lam, the sheet mantras we have. Yam, it doesn't have literal meaning. Even Om doesn't have literal meaning. Doesn't make any sense if you pronounce it. But because of they have strong vibration, we always choose these sheet mantras. And even the mantras, which is the words which make the sense, which have the meaning, but along with the meaning, they have strong vibration also. Strong vibration which related with your sensation of the body. Mind fully engaged. This trick doesn't allow you to go and observe the outside environment or surrounding. It just bring you, oh, come back to the body, come back. You start living in the very present moment. That's why we always use the Sanskrit mantras, not other language mantras, just because of the vibration. Okay, vibration initial level very much important. Even the deeper level is very much important. So do not underestimate the vibration role. So all the Sanskrit mantras words have strong vibration. So pronunciation is play very major role in chanting the mantras. Anything you, whatever you are, doesn't matter. Whatever mantras you have chosen, the most important, or even you don't know about the meaning. First, you should know correct pronunciation. If you're doing the wrong pronunciation, it means wrong vibration you are creating it. Like for yoga, then word pronunciation is gonna change. So vibration, so the sensation, and so the effect. When we talked about the sound effect is related with the vibration, waves. Okay, so this mantra chanting is basically based on the sound. Pranav also based on the sound effect. And all the sounds are connected with the vibration. So this thing keep in your mind clearly. If you cannot pronounce correctly any mantras, or don't choose the difficult mantras to introduce in your class. People just out of because they think okay they are very great, they know the Sanskrit, so to just showing off they introduce the difficult mantras in the class. But students are not connected with that mantra because they don't know the correct pronunciation. It is difficult for them to pronounce that word. So make sure always choose the easy mantras which everybody can pronounce correctly. Even your foreigner students, European students can pronounce it correctly. You have to consider their needs as well. Mispronunciation, it means lots of side effects will you have to handle with it. So I hope this fact is very much clear. Precaution should be clear first. So today mantra which we're gonna take that is a Om Namah Shivaya. So Om Namah Shivaya is the very great mantra, and We today talked about the pronunciation of this mantra. Tomorrow we're gonna talk about the meaning of the Om Namah Shivaya. Okay, it's a very simple mantra. So chanting the mantras, I already talked about it, that you should create the environment for chanting. Okay, the place should be vacant, empty, not furniture, not lots of equipments around there, which gonna create the disturbance and change the vibration and waves of the environment. Okay, so no Wi-Fi, no electronic equipment you're gonna use it when you are doing the self practice. Yes, right now we are having using it, but when you're doing self practice, make sure the room just empty. Little bit ventilation is there, that's it. And it's create the eco effect. If you build up in your room, and mantra chanting always have to practice in the closed room, initial level for the beginner, until unless he is not going to the deeper level where outside environments are not affecting, like wind, sound, chirping of the birds. These are the disturbance, right? Honking of the many roadways, vehicles passing around. These are not affecting until unless don't practice the mantra chanting outside. Always closed room, dark room, which give you eco effect. Empty room. So choose any place for chanting, even for pranav as well. Okay, and same with the Om Namah Shivaya. All the mantras chanting I'm talking about. These things you have to take, and this is not applicable for anapan. Okay, for that you can do anywhere practice, but for mantra chanting you require these kind of places to increase the effect. Okay, to get more benefit of it. So once you decided, and yes, the mat, yoga mat, choose wisely. It should not be, you're not gonna share your meditation, all the meditation, equipments, whatever you're using it, mat, pillow or blanket, whatever you're using, it shouldn't be shared with the another person, even close friends or your husband, your wife, your children, and even your pets. They shouldn't go and touch those things. That room and that place completely, prohibited for the other people, other animals as well. Okay, so energy will maintain there. Previous energy which you gain through the chanting the mantras, it's gonna help you to go into the deeper level. Like yesterday, I did the practice on the same place, same area, which not this energy not you know go contact with the other person, so that energy preserved there, right? And when you again go and same place, same timing, and nobody's entered there, then previous energy gonna help you, and it's gonna take you to the deeper level. So these things you have to consider. Now if you did these things, now let's move to the Om Namah Shivaya. Meaning come later on, secondary. First, pronunciation. So today we're gonna work on the pronunciation. How you have to pronounce this Om Namah Shiva. So I've shared you this the mantra which is visible, I think, to you. Om Namah Shiva. So I'm gonna demonstrate how you're gonna chant, and then you can do the self practice. Okay. So first you have to go into your sitting posture, keeping your back, neck straight, aligned, relaxed completely. Make sure your body doesn't get any tense. If you require any any physical movement, you can just slightly move your neck, slightly you can just twist your back. If you want to move your shoulder, you can just move your shoulder slightly, just to release the stress from the body. Okay, these movements gonna help you, and releasing the stress and tension and take it out easily. You can do the little bit deep breathing, deep inhalation and exhale from the mouth. That's also you can do. Just make yourself little bit comfortable. Whatever you want to do, just go for it. Okay. Then once your body is receives little bit relaxation, then sit for them. Now all the mantra chanting has to be done in the sitting posture, not any other posture, sitting posture. Because pronunciation of the each word's gonna be changed if you do choosing the another posture. Your muscles get tired, and so you pronounce differently. Maybe in standing position you pronounce okay, okay, but again your muscles of the legs would be tired. You are not trained initial level. So sitting posture considered to the best posture. Standing would be secondary if you train yourself. Okay, you can do the experiment, sit and stand. Practice this mantra in sitting position as well and standing position, and figure out by yourself which posture you feel more comfortable. Okay, and when you feel comfortable in that posture, choose that posture, but not supine. Then you start saying, okay, Shavasana is the most comfortable posture, but Shavasana actually is most difficult according to me. You fall into the sleep. So very much important, choose the right asana. And even you can try chanting these things in the supine posture as well. Shavasana you want to chant because I'm saying don't do it, but you cannot figure out why she's telling. So go and do the experiment and observe what happened. Okay, what happened to your body and your consciousness? Are you remain awake while you're chanting, or you're falling into the sleep when you're practicing the shavasana, supine posture, prone posture, or any literal posture you are practicing and chanting? Try it. Okay, this is the task homework for you, and write it down the experience related to that and let me know about it. I'll get those things after completing this whole session. Now I'll demonstrate in the sitting posture. Makes yourself comfortable. Sit comfortably with crossing your legs. Sukhasan. Sukhasan is one of my favorite asana. So Sukhasan you can choose. Close your eyes and then just relax your body and gently close your eyes. Don't just initial level. Don't make any mudras. Just leave your palm on the knee and gently go within your posture. Go within your asana. Now move your attention towards your natural breath. How very slowly, gradually, deeply just inhale and exhale for a few seconds. Now, once you're fully comfortable within your posture, you can start your chanting. Take a deep, long inhalation. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Shivaya. Om Namah 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 Shivaya. Now move your attention towards your natural breath, the breath which is going in and coming out. Now you can take deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation with awareness. Now, inhale for the 3 times in along with Shanti. Take a deep breath. Om. 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 Shanti. 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 Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palms. Wrap your palms. Place on your cheek. Grab your palms. Place on your throat. Rest of the body. Again, grab your palms. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes with a deep smile. Bow down. Same motion. Om Shanti. So this method you can utilize and practice the pronunciation of Om Namah Shivaya. Self-practice morning and evening before when you're waking up. First Om Namah Shivaya you can sit and you can start chanting when you're going for sleep. Before sleep, chant the Om Namah Shivaya. And even if you get the free time, whenever you get the free time, start practicing the Om Namah Shivaya. More you do practice, more you can understand this uh, the pronunciation. You can experience the vibration related to the pronunciation and meaning. In tomorrow class, we're gonna discuss about it. So Om Shanti, keep practicing. Mangal hai. Bless you.